Hola, ¿qué tal amigos? Aquí estamos con Profesor Pablo y la lección del día, the day's lesson, la lección del día es it's a great place or it's a good place to do something or it's a great place or it's a good place for doing something. Buenos días, buenas tardes y buenas noches. Siempre es un gran momento para aprender español con Profesor Pablo. Learn Spanish fast with Profesor Pablo. All right, we have a three-step process. However, step one is optional and many times not even used. We state the location, if that's your choice, and then we can say it is, era it was, fue it was. Let me explain the difference. Era and fue in English both mean it was. However, if you're reminiscing and thinking back to like when you were a kid and a place was really good for something, then you're going to go with era, like when you're reminiscing. If yesterday you needed to take pictures for a photo shoot for a wedding, right? And someone says, oh, go to the beach. Vaya a la playa, señor. Go to the beach. And you go to the beach and you take your pictures and you say, wow, it was a great place to take pictures. You'd say, fue un gran lugar para sacar fotos. Fue un gran lugar para sacar fotos. If you're referring just to one instance, for one time, then you're going to go with fue. And all this is from the verb ser, S-E-R, which we're starting to introduce. We've had a little bit of it. We'll be getting a lot more of it. But essentially, this is where it is right here. It is, it was, like reminiscing, like all the time in the past it was. Fue, like a one time it was. Será, it will be. That old song, lo que será, será. What will be, will be. Será, it will be. En va a ser, we know that one already. It is going to be. That's step two. Again, it's a three-step process if you want three steps. But most of the time, people go with two steps. The last step is to say, a great place for whatever it might be. If it's an infinitive, you just go para with the infinitive, or if it's a noun, you go para plus the noun. So let's see what we have here. Sacar fotos, to take pictures. Comer, to eat. Dar un paseo. Remember, we give you the tips, the tricks, and the tools to create language. You're building sentences. That's all a language is. It's just a bunch of words combined into phrases and sentences. And we're going to learn how to take a sentence and then add a bridge word like porque, because, or pero, but. And then what do you do when you have a sentence like, I want to go to the beach, quiero ir a la playa, pero, but, tengo que trabajar. I have to work. All you're doing is you're taking two sentences and you're bridging them together. You're linking them together with a bridge word like porque, because, or pero, but. And there are others, and we'll get to those. But we're learning how to create language, build sentences, tips, tricks, and the tools. These are the tools. Dar un paseo is to go for a walk, to take a walk. Dar un paseo. Pasearse is to stroll, to walk about somewhere. Dar un paseo, to go for a walk. Descansar, to rest. There's a place in Los Angeles called Descanso Gardens. Gardens, right? Descanso, rest. Estudiar, to study. Dar una caminata. Dar una caminata is to take a hike or go for a hike. Dar un paseo is to go for a walk. Dar una caminata is to go for a hike. Ver una película, to see a movie, to watch a movie. No hacer nada, to not do anything. No hacer nada. How many times have we said that? ¿Verdad? No hacer nada, not do anything. Caminar al perro, walk the dog. Lavar el coche, wash the car. Remember, coche, carro, auto, vehículo. Ir de compras, that's a popular one, to go shopping. Tener una boda, to have a wedding. Casarse, to get married. Ver un partido, to watch a game or to see a game. Las vacaciones, as we've already stated. Vacation in English is singular. I'm going on vacation. Me voy de, in Spanish, vacaciones. When we say vacation, we go plural. Una fiesta. Es un gran lugar para una fiesta. It's a great place for a party. Es un gran lugar para una boda. It's a great place for a wedding. Es un gran lugar. Es un buen lugar para una reunión. It's a good place for a meeting, like some hotel. Okay, let's take a look at what we have here now. Let's go. The beach is a great place to take pictures. La playa es un gran lugar para sacar fotos. Norm's is a great place to eat. Norm's es un gran lugar para comer. The park is a great place for taking a walk. El parque es un gran lugar para dar un paseo. The beach is a great place to rest. La playa es un gran lugar para descansar. You see, we're creating language. We're taking a location, la playa. We're taking our verb, the engine, es un gran lugar para. After para, if you have a verb after para, it must always be in the infinitive form. So we're learning that now. That's a tip and a trick. La playa es un gran lugar para descansar, to rest. Estudiar. The library is a great place to study. La biblioteca es un gran lugar para estudiar. Most of the time we say it's a great place, es un gran lugar, but if you want to lower it, you could just say es un buen lugar, it's a good place. La biblioteca es un buen lugar para estudiar. Dar una caminata. The beach is a good place to go for a hike. You know, they have trails, right? Up the hill, up the berm. La playa es un gran lugar, un buen lugar, whichever you prefer, para dar una caminata. El cine Montalbán, the Montalbán Theater, el Teatro Montalbán en Los Angeles is a great place. Es un gran lugar para ver una película. No hacer nada. The park is a great place to not do anything. El parque es un gran lugar para no hacer nada. Caminar al perro. El parque es un gran lugar para caminar al perro. La playa es un gran lugar para caminar al perro. La ciudad es un buen lugar para caminar al perro. The city is a good place to walk a dog. Hay mucho tráfico. There's a lot of traffic. Hay que tener, you've got to be, hay que tener cuidado. You've got to be careful. Literally, you've got to have caution. Hay que tener cuidado. We'll be looking at those hay que phrases coming up soon. Lavar el coche. My house is a great place to wash the car. Mi casa es un gran lugar para lavar el coche. Ir de compras. La plaza es un gran lugar para ir de compras. Westfield es un gran lugar para ir de compras. Fashion Island. Fashion Island es un gran lugar para ir de compras. Tener una boda. The church is a great place to have a wedding. La iglesia es un gran lugar para tener una boda. La iglesia es un gran lugar para tener una boda. I got excited because I was going to put porque, the bridge word, porque, because, then give a reason why it's a great place. Okay? Casarse. La playa es un gran lugar para casarse. The beach is a great place to get married, ¿verdad? La iglesia es un gran lugar para casarse. Let's say the church was torn down, but everybody that you know got married there over the years. You'd say the church was a great place to get married. You'd say, la iglesia era un gran lugar para casarse. The church was a great place to have a wedding. La iglesia era un gran lugar para tener una boda. Ver un partido, Candlestick Park, the former home of the San Francisco 49ers and the San Francisco Giants. It's been torn down. You're nostalgic and you say, wow, Candlestick was a great place to watch a game. Candlestick era un gran lugar para ver un partido. Now, SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles is a great place to watch a game. SoFi es un gran lugar para ver un partido. Las vacaciones, let's go with a noun. The beach is a great place for vacation. La playa es un gran lugar para las vacaciones. The school is a great place for a party. La escuela es un gran lugar para una fiesta. The church is a great place for a wedding. La iglesia es un gran lugar para una boda. And for a meeting, el hotel, Holiday Inn, es un gran lugar para una reunión. The Holiday Inn is a great place for a meeting. So we get it. Let's look here. Es as it is, era, it was, like you reminisce and you're thinking back the multiple times, over months, over years, era. My friend's house was a great place to listen to music. La casa de mi amigo era un gran lugar para escuchar la música. The park was a great place to play soccer, the beautiful game. El parque era un gran lugar para jugar fútbol, soccer. Fue, the example we gave, took pictures for a photo shoot one time. La playa fue un gran lugar. La playa fue un gran lugar para sacar fotos. Let's go, será. This church will be a great place for the wedding. Esta iglesia será un gran lugar para tener una boda, or to get married, para casarse, or just simply for a wedding, para una boda. Spanish is beautiful, right? We're just picking and choosing and building sentences. The park will be a great place to go for a walk. El parque será un gran lugar para dar un paseo, or the park is going to be a great place to take a walk, is going to be. El parque va a ser un gran lugar para dar un paseo. So it is es. It was, reminiscing like all the time, era. One time, fue. Será, it will be. And va a ser, it is going to be. Fue would be like, for example, someone recommended that you go to Cecilia's, a great Italian restaurant, for dinner last night. And you say, it was a great place for eating. Fue un gran lugar para comer. Again, if you want to say it was a good place, fue un buen lugar. It was a great place, fue un gran lugar para, for whatever reason, para. Remember, after para, if you have a verb after para, it must always be in the infinitive form, no matter what it sounds like in English. Like, for example, for studying, the library is a great place. Para in English, studying, nope. In Spanish, you got to go infinitive. Para estudiar, la biblioteca es un gran lugar. Para estudiar, for studying, the library is a great place. La biblioteca es un gran lugar. Okay? So this is a quick and easy lesson to understand. Again, we're working with our infinitives. Remember, the foundation of Spanish has three major parts to it. The present tense, we've already done the 8 lessons on the present tense. We reviewed them. We will be using those verbs all the time on a daily basis. The infinitives we've been dealing with those forever with our lessons. We know how to do infinitives and use them. And then, of course, upcoming would be the past preterite, and that'll be the third and final part of our foundation from which everything else is built. Okay, let's take a quick summary look here. To say that some place is a great place or a good place for doing something, it's a three-step process if you want 3 steps. The location is optional, but that would be step 1. Step 2 is your verb to say whether it is, it used to be, it was, or it was like one time, it will be, or it is going to be, and then finish it out. Un gran lugar para, a great place, to or for, and then finish it off with an infinitive or a noun. Final examples, it was a great place to study. You had to go somewhere and get away yesterday, studying for your bar exam. Fue un gran lugar para estudiar. Oh, let's go down to the creek. Oh, it'll be a great place to take a hike. Será un gran lugar para dar una caminata. Your house will be a great place to watch the movie because you have a big screen TV. Tu casa será un gran lugar para ver una película. You're planning for an upcoming wedding. You want to say, oh, wow, the church will be a great place for the wedding. La iglesia será, or va a ser, is going to be un gran lugar para tener una boda, to have a wedding, para casarse, to get married, or para una boda. So para, if I want to say to take pictures, para sacar fotos, now look what we're doing. Now we're extrapolating. Just start off with para, a phrase with para, and you go with infinitive. For taking a walk, para dar un paseo, el parque es muy bueno. The park is very good. Para descansar, to rest, también el parque es muy bueno. Para sacar fotos, to take pictures, for taking pictures, para sacar fotos, la playa es un gran lugar. You see how you can mix and match and rearrange the words? For watching a movie, para ver una película, el cine man es fantástico. The man theater is fantastic. La iglesia en la esquina, the church on the corner, es un gran lugar para casarse. So we can mix and match, we can choose. For vacation, para las vacaciones, Hawaii es un gran lugar. Para casarse, Hawaii es un gran lugar. Para una boda, Hawaii es un gran lugar. Para tener una fiesta grande con la familia, to have a huge party with the family, Hawaii es un gran lugar. Hawaii, aloha. Hawaii es, I'm excited, I love Hawaii. Me encanta Hawaii. Estoy emocionado. We've had that. I am excited with the verb estar. Estoy emocionado. Hawaii es un gran lugar para todo. Hawaii is a great place for everything. All right, there you go. Remember, any lesson that you're not really sure of, go back and hit it again because repetition is the mother of learning. You didn't learn to swim by jumping in the pool once unless you were Johnny Weissmuller or some Aquaman. You didn't learn how to tie your shoe the first time you tried it, right? You have to practice. So go over things multiple times. However many times you need to go over it, do it. Because we want to make sure we don't leave any gaps in your Spanish learning. Spanish learning is just a bunch of chains linked together, right? Links of chain connected together. And so we want to make sure that all the links are there so we don't have a break in the chain. We don't want any gaps. So, la repetición, repetition, es, that verb es, the verb ser. Oh my gosh, that's definitely a top 10 verb in Spanish. La repetición es, la madre is the mother, de la enseñanza, of learning. Enseñar is to teach, right? Enseñar, to teach. Enseñanza, learning. Okay, es todo por ahora. Now you know how to say it's a great place to do something or it's a great place for something. Anytime you have a verb after para, no exceptions, it's always the infinitive. Okay? Okay, gracias. Es todo por ahora. Hasta la próxima lección. This is Profesor Pablo signing off. Cambio fuera.